Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Ref the Districts. All bets aside. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Time to spend that money.
We've got a great little show for you planned today. This is our inaugural episode of All Bets Aside, where we're going to be focusing on betting responsibly, of course. We don't actually put down money for this, so if you want to put down money, that's on you. We do have our Dolla Dolla. Individually, we might place some bets, but the show here is just informational purposes only. Do what you want to do with it. And again, if you do bet responsibly. I'm Nathan Perry. With me, my host, we got Trev and the Stoner.
What is going on? Happy New Year, fellas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good to see y'all again. It's been a minute, as the kids like to say.
It's been a year since I've seen you guys, actually.
Well, it's been since last year. I don't know if it's been
I was like,
The calendar has changed.
Yes, it has.
So
and it's
we
still
do have
60 degrees. I don't understand that real quick. It's still 60
for
degrees.
Snow tomorrow up in this.
Yeah, I hope we get some.
Really?
Yeah, we're 2 to 6 an hour away from me. 2 to 6 inches. So.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's a little too warm for that. What is also hot is the bets that we're going to be placing today, or at least the information we're going to be giving to you. Washington's game is up first. We're going to be talking about the game of the week. We'll also give you an upset and a lock, as well as our own personal parlay. And then, of course, the fan favorite Dolla Dolla will be coming at the end there. Very popular. Let's start with the game of the week, though. Washington is hosting Philadelphia.
Yep.
Do you all hear the music, by the way, real quick?
No.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I would have been bobbing my head or something like that. So
yeah, me too.
Probably. Anyway, I just wanted to check. Okay.
Honestly, forgot about it until you said something. I'm so used to not having music.
All right, I'm gonna mess up our little graphic here just for a second. So sorry, it's just gonna.
It's okay. It's our first show. This is the fun part.
That's right. This is the figuring things out.
This is the part everyone tunes into.
As long as we're not changing, as long as you're not covering up, changing a pick or something, using this as an excuse.
Yeah.
Saying your sound doesn't work, but you're really trying to change a pick.
Yeah. So hang on, let me get that out of there.
He's doing technical things on the live.
Right. Welcome.
Now you can
what every producer.
Music, right?
No, but we're going to just move on because it's not the focus of the show. The focus of the show is the information. We did have it working prior.
Literally right before the countdown, but okay. All right, let's do it. Game of the week.
We'll be fine. Game of the week. Washington takes on Philadelphia. This line has been just moving.
Yeah,
just absolutely moving. It was at midweek and didn't change until this morning at 4.5. Mm-hmm. But this morning, I don't know if it's the Montez Sweat news or what, but it's now Philly is winning 6 points. Is it just what I did see was that people who were placing bets heavily putting that money on Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up that 6. I don't know. Does Montez Sweat really move the betting line 1.5 by his news of him being out? I mean, I can understand if it's a quarterback or it's a receiver or if it's a difference maker. Look, Montez Sweat this year has not been a difference maker, but somehow as soon as that news came out, the line went 4.5, 5.5, 6, and that's where we're at now. It looks pretty enticing. If you want to bet on Washington, I think they're just trying to get that money. Like you said, Nathan, 80% is on Philly right now. They're trying to move that a little bit to get more money on Washington. So in case all that money that went on Philly wins and all the sports books are out a lot of cash. I don't know. We'll see.
What do you think, Trev? Do you think that there's any other information that might be that Vegas tends to get news before the rest of the world? Are you expecting somebody, surprise inactive, or are we seeing a different quarterback starting for Washington?
Oh, that's a very good question, but I think it might be the Montez Sweat. I know he hasn't really been a factor, but like Stoner's been saying all year, you still have to game plan for those guys no matter what, and he's a name that people and teams certainly game plan for. So when they found out, just like we did last minute or a few hours before kickoff, that he's not playing, I think that definitely changes the line a little bit. So it's not like it changed drastically. 1.5 is a lot,
Yeah,
but still not.
It's not that big. I think that there's the combination. I think it's the Montez Sweat is probably half a point, and then the fact that 80% of the money's been going to Philadelphia. That is going to be a huge victory for the sports books if Washington is able to pull off this upset. But they could be in potential loss, though, if the Eagles do pull this out, because, again, most of that money has been going towards the Eagles. Where are we going with our bets? Start with Trev.
I am taking Washington to cover that 6 points. I think it's going to be close. It'll come down to a field goal. Maybe that's one of my choices. The other one, I think we're just going to cover and just go flat out win. But I still think that it'll be close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. We could possibly win by a touchdown or maybe 2 field goals. So we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm with Trev on this. I think Washington covers, but I also think it's going to be a low-scoring game, so I'm going to take the under, the 44.5 points, total points. This is different than the first time we played Philadelphia when Washington had all of those COVID issues, got a few guys back. Of course, we had to start, I can't even remember, Gilbert?
Yeah, Garrett Gilbert.
Right? We had to start him, and then you can't forget when you get those guys back right away, those guys were sick, okay? Yeah. They had a respiratory illness, and that's going to affect their ability on the field. You don't just come back and you're back to 100%.
Exactly.
So last game, they kept it fairly close for the entirety of the game, missing a lot of guys, a lot of guys just coming off that injury. So you get a lot of guys back, especially Taylor Heineke. He's not a world beater, but he is a difference maker in the line. I think Washington covers that 6 points.
Yeah, boy, Stoner.
There we go.
Nathan, where you at?
I wish I had the faith that you guys have. By the way, Washington is 5-9-1 against the spread. So,
wow.
This losing streak has progressively gotten worse. Right? Yeah. The Dallas game looked closer than it was on the scoreboard, 27-20. But that was helped by a late defensive touchdown. And that was where the cracks started to show. And then, of course, all the illness and injuries hit the team. And they're missing quite a few people here. I mean, Gibson's going to be out for this game. They have Flowers, who had been having an excellent season, is out for this game.
That's huge.
This to me, like, again, you had that Dallas game, the cracks were showing. The Philadelphia game, like, it was full on shattered with Philadelphia putting up 500 yards of offense against the defense right there. Just absolutely putting the foot on the pedal there and just running wild over. I don't know where I was going with that one, to be honest. That one was rough. I
was like,
early morning.
That's right. You get an excuse for that.
So Philadelphia ran wild over Washington. Then the blowout against Dallas. I don't think this is another blowout game in the making, but I do think Philadelphia is going to win this one by more than those 6 points. I originally placed this at the 4.5, but I do think Philadelphia is going to win this game, and it's just so much is going against the team. As a fan, I want Washington to win. I just don't see it happening.
Okay.
All right, that's
you can't 80% of the public, like you said.
You can't talk either.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that 80% you're right on with the betting public. So
yeah, that's our all bets aside game of the week there. Yeah. Got to get paid. Now we're going to move on to our upset of the week, presented to you this week by Trevor.
All right, let's do it, Trev. Upset of the week. Wait, upset of the week is
That's not me. That's you, Nathan.
It is me. Upset of the week is me.
It's the first show, and it's
my run of show is just doing wonderful here. The upset of the week is me. I'm taking. This is all bets aside. Upset of the week. I am taking Cincinnati over the Kansas City Chiefs. Cincinnati just blew the absolute doors off of Baltimore.
Okay.
Which Baltimore's been having some issues. Obviously, they have had a lot of people out. They didn't have Lamar Jackson. They didn't have Huntley. But that doesn't excuse what Joe Burrow has been doing all year long. He's been having a great sophomore season. Now, part of that is they have a very exciting rookie receiver in Chase. So I really think that this is, it's not that big of a line. The last I had seen it was at 4.5. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yep, it's at 3.5 now.
3.5. Oh yeah. There's probably a lot of people here thinking with me, Cincinnati has all the tools to beat a Kansas City team who, even though they're double-digit wins, hasn't looked like the Super Bowl champions they were just a couple seasons ago. So I'm taking Cincinnati to take this one.
I don't hate it. I mean, like you said, they just had that offensive explosion last week, and then you combine that with Kansas City's defense. Although they've gotten better, beginning of the year they were absolutely terrible. So yeah, I mean, you don't hate that. Cincinnati's offense is unbelievable. You've got 2,000-yard receivers already. You got a 1,000-yard running back. You've got a 4,000. I don't think he's quite at 4,000 passing yards yet. Maybe
he is. He's over 4,000.
I mean, you've got a stacked offense over there. So I don't hate it. I kind of like it. They're 3.5
defense
point
is good
dogs.
too.
They're winning that game.
Ha!
I agree with you.
I am picking the Chiefs. I think looks can be deceiving right now. The line is close just because of how Cincinnati has performed the last 2 games or whatever. Kansas City is starting to turn the page quietly. They're on a little game win streak as themselves. I think this is going to be a blowout. I think this is going to be not close as what the line is. I think Kansas City is going to roll over Cincinnati. And Pat Mahomes is going to show Joe Burrow that he's still Pat Mahomes and you're still Joe Burrow. I think it's all foolery.
Do you know there was somebody on Twitter that was not willing to make Patrick Mahomes a franchise quarterback, saying he hasn't quite reached that level yet. How many guys been to how many Super Bowls? Has he been to 2?
Super Bowls.
Just won one. He's an MVP. Mm-hmm. He's won a Super Bowl MVP.
People put that line differently, right? So I think in that regards, people are just they want that longevity, and he's only been around for 5 years. But you have to look at the future prospects for there as well. Let us know in the chats here. We got EP, Sarah Paquette, and Steve on his morning run. Happy New Year. Steve is from Washington Football Addicts. Check out their channel. They've produced some great work over there as well. Now, the moving from the upset of the week to what Trev is actually going to present to you. It's the all bets aside lock of the week.
I'm taking them Los Angeles Rams money line over the Baltimore Ravens. And that is because Baltimore's secondary is decimated. I think Tyler Huntley coming back after sitting out last week is going to make the game closer than what it really should be. But I think Matt Stafford has a really good game against that secondary. And I think that the Ravens stay in it close enough to where somehow in the fourth quarter, it comes down to a 2-point conversion. They go for it and they don't get it and they lose the game. So, again. Like it might not be at the very end, but it might be in the fourth quarter to make the game.
There'll be a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, there will be a 2-point conversion attempt in the fourth quarter to make the game close or to tie or take the lead, something like that. But they'll end up losing anyway. So I'm taking Rams money line because I don't even know what the spread is. I forgot what it was.
Currently at 6.5.
Yeah, and it could be 23-20 Rams, and so I don't know. I'm just still taking Rams money line for sure.
Yeah, and the money line has moved. By the way, it's now at -300.
Oh yeah, okay.
230 when we created this graphic, it's at -300. So you got to give up. It's a 3-1 favorite.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
So that seems like a pretty good lock.
It is quite a heavy lock now. I think there's some makings for an upset. At least where Trev's talking about, where it's close. One, this was supposed to be a late afternoon game. It got flexed down to 1 o'clock. That's important because this is the Rams traveling from coast to coast here. This game is going to be in Baltimore. That 3-hour difference does make a difference in that regard because now that's essentially starting at 6 hours before their normally would be starting. So that's, to me, that coast-to-coast thing, the Rams honestly have had their fair share of issues. They look explosive at times, and then they've also kind of not looked like the team that's put every chip in to this basket to try to win for this year. But I have to agree. I think the Rams do pull this one out. I definitely wouldn't bet on that spread because Harbaugh gets his team going. The Ravens always play hard, even when they were getting blown out by Cincinnati, but they really do play with everything they have. He's a good coach up there in Baltimore, and it's sickening to have to say anything good about those Ravens.
So
all right, that's our
definitely not playing.
Yeah, he's not playing.
He's definitely not playing. Okay.
Tyler Huntley is getting the start.
Okay. Cool.
All right, let's move on to our Ref the Parlay.
Hey.
This is our individual parlay. It's not going to be centered around just Washington sports. This is just, fun, but we will tell you exactly what it is locked in at the point that we put it in. Might have changed. Might have changed. We'll have to look at this. We'll have to look at the sports.
I'll look at the spread. Go ahead.
Yeah, because there's some spiciness in here.
There is some spiciness in here.
Stoner with probably the easiest one, and his was in the Washington game.
Yeah, mine is in the Washington game. I think Washington has a lot of trouble covering the tight ends. They have historically had trouble. I mean, you can go all the way back 10 years, and they just have trouble covering the tight end. And last game against Philadelphia, Dallas Goedert went off, had the best game of his entire career. So I don't know why we would think anything would be different in this particular game. So I've got Dallas Goedert scoring an anytime touchdown, and that's plus 160. So that's kind of juicy. A plus 160 is pretty juicy. Should I put up our parlay, the whole parlay now?
Yeah, go ahead and put it up. I was about to do it myself. So that's Stoner's. Trev, he loves himself some OJ, and he also loves himself some OBJ.
That's very, very true. I'm picking Odell Beckham Jr. to score a touchdown in the game against the Ravens. He's pretty much scored a touchdown in almost every game since he's been with the Rams. He's almost caught up to his grand total of touchdowns he scored in his total time in Cleveland, which was longer than 2 months that he's been with LA. So I'm taking OBJ to score a touchdown, and that was at 110.
Plus 110?
Plus 110.
Yeah, I think it's that low simply because Baltimore's pass defense is horrific. They gave up 525 yards to Burrow last week, and they're playing guys literally off the street. I mean, Washington was too, so it's not like an excuse, but it explains why that number is probably lower than it should be for an anytime touchdown. But still, it's got a little juice to it. I like seeing plus numbers for our parlay.
Well, then you're really going to love mine because mine's the spiciest.
Let's go.
Of the three. I have added into our little parlay here. Just give a little something. I picked Green Bay defense or special teams anytime touchdown, which at the time we were placing this and doing the data, it was at plus 410. That's a big number. That's a
big number.
So the reason why I'm taking this is because one, Kirk Cousins is out. They're having to start a guy that has had 7 starts? Or 3 starts in 7 years?
7 years. His name is Sean Mannion.
Who?
Yeah.
Sean Mannion.
I thought they would be better off starting Kellen Mond, the rookie that they picked up in the 4th round, I believe, maybe 3rd round.
Texas A&M.
So this game, Green Bay's defense, as much as we were like, it's Joe Barry who's running that defense, they have really come to play these last 6-7 weeks or so and absolutely just dominating teams. So that coupled with the fact that Kirk Cousins is out, I just think that this is going to be a very rough game for Minnesota, and I would not be surprised to see the Green Bay defense or special teams score here. So
that man Russell Douglas got some pick sixes in that green and yellows. That's a very, very, very good pick. And Stoner, your pick was at plus 160. Right now, it's plus 155.
All right. So we got a little bit more juice on that one. All right, I like
No, you got less juice.
You got less juice. You got 5 points less juice.
Plus 155.
Plus 160.
Yeah,
now it's 155.
But now it's 155. It dropped 5 points.
Yeah, but we already put it in.
I know. Ours is already
I'm just telling you right now, it's 155.
Right.
If you were to place this bet, when we placed it, $3 would get you $83.54.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Not a bad little parlay there for our inaugural show.
Hey, guys, I bet all the money in the world that we are horrible in the morning like this. We are absolutely.
I know we gotta figure something.
We are
out.
not morning people when it comes to podcasts.
See if we can't get that in.
Believe it or not, Ref the District used to do a show at 10 o'clock on Sundays. Long time ago.
It was 10
Yeah.
a.m.
It was on Sundays.
Barely
All right,
awake at 10 a.m.
moving along from our Ref the Parlay, let's go to fan favorite here, Dolla Dolla.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Now this is going to be Washington-centric Dolla Dolla bets on the Philadelphia
Here's your
Eagles
music.
game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I better see some Jarrett Patterson ones in here because
For what? Not for me.
Gibson's not playing.
So what?
He's out.
Okay.
No, I'm actually. I'll start us off then.
All right.
I'm going to pick Williams to be Washington's most productive back.
What does that mean? You got to quantify that. You can't.
He will have
my God.
more yards from scrimmage than
Than
any other running back.
than any other
Okay.
running back.
Ooh.
No, I think you're probably right.
We got
He's-
Wendell Smallwood, Jonathan Williams, and Jarrett Patterson.
Yeah.
We got the Oompa Loompas of the running backs.
Jarrett Patterson's going to see the bulk of the first and second down runs, but I'm still taking Williams to have more yards from scrimmage than.
I'm
the other running backs.
abstaining from that one.
Oh, come on, no action.
No, not on that one.
Action. Nope. No
No,
action.
not for that's really
Another
good.
one? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we kind of agree with you, basically.
Move along. Yeah. We'll see if I can spice it up a little bit.
All right, go ahead, Sturdy. You got
All
one?
right. Oh,
I got
thought you
one.
said Nathan
I got
was
one.
spicing it up. Okay.
Joey Sly makes all of his kicks today.
Here we go again.
I'm definitely going against this one, and I'll tell
Yes,
you
I
why
am
after
too.
Stoner. Okay,
All right, Trey.
Tressway's out. Tressway's normally the one who holds the punts.
Yep.
They signed a guy Friday afternoon to replace him.
Yep.
They've already had special teams issues.
I think they've been practicing somebody else holding the kicks since they got the news of Tressway, you guys.
Okay.
I don't think it's an emergency
that might be
situation
the
like the
case.
Panthers.
5 days.
It's not like the Panthers 2 weeks ago where the kicker gets hurt 7 minutes before kickoff and they're out there having like people, receivers and stuff kicking. I think we'll be okay.
We'll see, but I'm definitely taking this one because I have no faith in that special teams. They've had how many? Even Joey Sly's had one blocked.
No, he hasn't.
That's how he got injured. You don't
That's
remember
right.
this?
That's right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Chasing down a guy.
And then
who,
you have
Well,
a
that
new
was not
holder.
his fault. That was Tressway's. Tressway was the holder in that one too. So maybe this is a good thing.
Okay.
Maybe Tressway is the problem. Maybe you just don't see that Tressway.
They're
is
either
the
going to
problem.
give it. They're going to give holding duties to a punter who they just signed
Tressway.
off the street, or
Bro,
they're what? Going to give it to
that's
Kyle Allen,
fine.
who's probably
Maybe-
going to see game time.
Maybe,
I'll
maybe
put
the
$1
whole
on that, by
problem
the
is
way. Here's a
Tressway is not a
$1.
good holder. Nothing against Tressway. He's MVP of the
You-
team every year.
you
He's the. I
don't-
tweeted if he's not on the field, I'm not watching, and I love Tressway. But every good player has a flaw, and maybe holding is a flaw for him. Seriously.
Maybe. Why not?
I mean, think about it. We had how many? Dustin Hopkins, Chris Blewett, Brian Johnson, and Joey Sly, and every one of them has had a blocked kick with Tressway holding the ball. So I'm just saying.
Hey,
Just
I'm
saying.
not hating it, Trev. I
That's
think
my
you're
hot
onto
take
something,
for
Trev.
today. I'm just saying.
I think you're onto something,
I-
Trev.
Hey, Nathan, here's this.
Yeah.
See you. He's out.
Lies, trash, and garbage. Lies, trash, and garbage.
Remember the beginning of the year when they were having these kicking issues in training camp and all that other stuff, and it was all about we got a new
Cheeseman. Yeah, it was
we
centered
got
on the long
Cheeseman, and
snapper.
it's all about the
Maybe
process, trying to get the timing and all that. Maybe it was Tressway all
It
this
ain't.
time.
It ain't Cheeseman because Cheeseman was leading the votes in NFC Pro Bowl special teams. Don't give me
Well, I
that
don't
look.
mean
He was
anything.
leading. Tressway wasn't even. He didn't even receive a vote. So get out of
that
here
just
with
means-
that.
Okay. Yeah.
That just means Cheeseman's better at social media than Tressway.
Yeah.
No, it just means that
That doesn't mean he's a
Cheeseman.
better player.
Tell me,
telling you
did
right now.
Cheeseman make the Pro Bowl?
He was at least leading the votes. Did Tressway get a vote?
Oh, the popular vote? Great.
Yeah, that means
So
it's
great.
social media
Tressway
guy.
usually. That's what Tressway usually. You know what, you guys? I am.
Hey, I'm with you, Trev.
Keep going.
Don't
Thank
don't
you.
you guys? I
got
aim all
Dolla
that over
Dolla.
there.
I
You
got
aim all that.
I
that
am.
hatred
All
and
this energy,
vitriol
all
over
this
there.
smoke is going towards Nathan right now. Because he's just
All right.
Came after my man. All right,
Sure.
Tressway is the man.
He's a bad holder.
That's
Dustin
bad.
Hopkins went to the Chargers. He's missed how many kicks? 2, maybe 2,
I think
maybe
two
3.
all the entire time he's been.
And he does.
two.
And who's holding that kick? It ain't
That's
Tressway.
Tressway.
Just saying.
I'm with you, Trev. Tell him, Trev.
And if that's
Are
the
you
case,
with him
then
on
everybody.
the Joey Sly? Or are you with me on that?
Oh no, Joey Sly's gonna miss a kick. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that.
He
all
just
that I'm
poking the
with you,
bear.
Trev.
He'll
All
just
that
miss a
with you,
kick.
Trev, and he gonna pick. He gonna miss a kick.
That's,
I didn't
that's
say he's gonna have
that's why I was just
one.
like, wait a minute, you're trying to
brings
push
me to
all that
this.
smoke on me.
That brings me to another one. I know it's Dolla Dolla, but Stoner's
All right,
like,
go.
yeah, I'm with you, but he always picks the other team to win the game. He
Well,
always gives
yeah,
reasons
because I
why
pick
Washington's
with-
going to win.
I pick
and
with
then he
this,
goes,
not with this.
the Eagles are going to win. Well, that's what you just did with this. I'm with you, Trev. Oh, he's going to miss a kick, though. Yeah.
No, I'm with you about Tressway's the problem.
definitely missing the
blocked kicks.
That's my hot take.
But-
Tressway is the problem.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Oh god.
All right, you got another
I can't
one,
wait
Trev?
to talk about that in the live stream. Yes, I do.
All right.
Taylor Heineke has 2 interceptions. One is tipped and one is not.
Well, at least you're creative. You know
Thank
you can
you.
come up with new stuff every week. I mean, it's the same two that you pick every
Say
week.
two bets. He goes.
Because they get me pointed, get me dollar dollars. Why would you steer away from
Yeah,
that?
I mean, I'm with you, Trev. How many times I gotta tell you I'm with you?
I don't believe it. You can tell me until I
But I'm
turn
gonna
blue in
pick.
the
But I'm
face.
gonna pick against this.
Okay.
I'm also picking against this.
I'm gonna save my third one as a really spicy, different one. Okay, let me just think about it.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give you an out here, though, Trev.
I got really
You
excited about
said one is-
Tressway. That was crazy.
You said one is tipped and one is not. How about this? How about at least one is tipped, so that it doesn't have to be.
No,
It's not.
Stoner, you don't get to
You're
make the
very
rules
specific?
about how I want to make my bet.
I'm
So if
trying
they're
to.
My
both
bet
tipped,
is-
if they're
I
both
don't-
tipped,
If they're both
need your
tipped,
help.
it doesn't. Okay.
Obviously,
he's gonna
right.
throw one directly to a defensive player.
he is.
He, well, you know,
One not. All
we'll
right.
see. We'll see how it goes.
I got another hot take.
All right.
I got
You want
another
to give yours?
dollar.
I have,
No, go ahead,
I have
Nathan.
I have my Williams bet. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
You will have more than 50 yards from scrimmage.
50.
Oh,
That's it.
Ooh,
He's
no,
like the
bro.
third running back.
But you said he's going to be the leading yards from
Product-
scrimmage, and only 50 total.
Okay, you could take
I
it
mean,
or you
that's
can leave
terrible.
Nathan,
I mean-
that's he has a good point,
mean,
but
all
you
right.
can take it or leave it. You gonna take it,
Williams.
Nathan? Stoner?
Wait, you're saying at least 50 yards?
it. At least 50 yards
Well,
from
yeah,
scrimmage.
of course he's going to have at least 50 yards, I think.
He's the third option.
Not anymore.
No, not.
Okay,
not-
so he'll be
he's-
second option today.
Yeah, he's going to play the McKissick role. I think he's going to.
Yeah,
gonna get
we've
quite a
seen
bit.
that so well with all the other running backs and Curtis Samuel and everybody else playing that McKissick role. Here's the thing: there's only one J.D. McKissick in this offense, and he's not playing.
I'm with you, Nathan. I'm with you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm with you. All right. Trev, you going with that? Are you taking that bet?
At
You
least
think he's
50
going to have
yards.
less than 50? You're going to say he's going to have less than 50 if you take the bet. That's combined yards.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, if you check any of the sports books, this is
want
going
to
to be.
right now.
I don't even think he's listed. I think it's all Jarrett Patterson.
Stoner, get a bet, and I'll come right back to that.
All right. We'll leave that one open right now. All right. So Stoner is going to bet.
'Cause
Is Curtis Samuel playing? Do we know?
yes, he is.
He is playing?
Yeah, so far
He's
so
listed
good.
as-
All right.
He's not been ruled out yet.
No.
Okay, I'm going to couch this. I'm going to say if he's active, Curtis Samuel will have at least 3 catches.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I'll take it. He won't. He'll have.
You're saying he won't have 3 catches?
I still he'll have more than 3 catches.
Yeah, so you're with me.
So you're with him.
I'm
Yeah.
with you, Stoner. And it's Jared Patterson is listed as the rushing for this
See? I'm
sports
telling you.
book.
That's why the Williams one, you got to take me on the Williams one.
All right, you know what? I'll take that action.
I'm not as bullish as EP on Jarrett Patterson, by the way, who's picking Jarrett Patterson to have 2 touchdowns.
That man gets
All right, what do we got?
we have this
Is
current
anybody
bet.
taking? Are you
The
taking the
Samuel
Curtis
one?
Samuel bet?
He's only going to play
Yeah.
20 snaps.
Nice.
Yeah, probably. I'm saying he's getting 3 catches.
I'll
do you think of that?
take it. I'll take it.
right.
3's low. 3's so good. 3.5.
with me on
Make
that,
it
Trev?
3.5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
No,
You give-
'cause then that's 4. No, I said 3.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
3's so
I
low.
already got you down.
All right.
Trev's
I'll take
with
it.
me. All right. All right.
I got one.
You
What's
got
next? Who's going?
EP's 2 touchdowns for Jarrett Patterson. Time to feed Sparty.
Time to feed Sparty. Snack time. All right, Trev. You got one, Trev?
Yep.
All right, let me get EPs in there too. I mean, everybody's taking that bet, right?
Oh yeah, Jarrett Patterson
Curtis.
scoring 2 touchdowns.
Curtis Samuel,
Yeah.
at least
Back
40
up
yards
Samuel.
receiving and a touchdown.
Oh gosh, yes, I'm taking this one.
Yeah, hang on.
If I'm saying he's gotten less than 3 catches, I just don't see it being
Yeah.
2 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown.
All right, so Trev's got Curtis Samuel,
40 yards receiving.
yards, and TD. Nathan's taking that. I'm also taking that.
All right,
I
Kyle
think he
Allen.
might have more than 40 yards, but 40 yards and a touchdown? That's pushing it. All right.
Kyle Allen will see snaps at quarterback.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think so.
yeah. You don't think so, Stoner?
No. Nope. Oops.
I'm
Right
with
now.
you, Nathan.
Kyle
Of course I'm with you.
Allen plays.
You're really with me though. Not
Yeah.
Stoner. Not Stoner with me.
No.
And this is
Not this man with me.
Yeah,
You're
no.
This
really.
is
Yes.
no matter what. Like now, it doesn't count if like he ends up holding on the kicks, right?
That's
We're
why.
talking about
That's why
quarterback
I didn't
snaps.
say. Yeah, I didn't want to say it as seeing the field because he could potentially be the holder for snaps or anything.
Yeah.
He's taking snaps at quarterback.
Okay. I don't think so. All right. Any more? So Trev's got 2. Nathan's got 2. No, Trev's got 3. Nathan's got 2. Stoner's got 1. So I'll come up with one more.
And you got EPs.
Yep,
EPs
got
for
EPs. I put everybody on there against EP on that one.
yeah.
Right?
Jarrett Patterson scoring
Yeah,
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
No,
That ain't happening.
All right.
we're not filling
Ready?
the rook today.
I've got Jordan Howard. All right. No,
Yeah.
you know what? I got Dallas Goddard
Okay.
touchdown.
No,
That's your same bet as your.
That's his parlay bet. I'm not
Yeah.
taking that.
You're not going against that? No?
I love Cam Curl. I think that he's gonna
He does not score a touchdown. I'll
help,
take that.
but
There you go.
yeah.
It ain't gonna be. I
be
think.
rough.
I think we're all gonna be so focused on Goddard. Somebody else is gonna be the one that kills us. It's not gonna be Dallas Goddard.
TD. Wait, which one are you on that, Nathan? Are you either side or what?
I'm with you. I'm actually with you on this.
Okay.
I'm saying Dallas Goddard will probably score a touchdown.
All right, let's get score predictions.
Yep, score predictions on here because we will be streaming this game live. You can catch us there at 12:45, where we'll be giving our live play-by-play and reactions to the game, and we'll see whether or not these score predictions come true. And we'll be holding ourselves accountable on the Dolla Dolla front as well. Trev, who do you got winning this game?
Well, it's going to be kind of a dreary football weathery day up there at FedEx Field today. Kickoffs at 1:00. Our team is pretty much healthy, minus William Jackson, minus Montez Sweat, and the obvious Chase Young, and
Hold
DeShazer
on.
Everett,
Healthy.
and
Not healthy
Landon.
at all.
And I'm not done. And Landon Collins. Okay.
And
Eric
The list goes on.
Flowers is out. Antonio Gibson's out. So we're still pretty healthy.
and Cosme. And
So-
then your 4th center. And
We've been on
Logan
our fourth
Thomas.
center for like 5 games.
Yeah, and it's shown.
Yeah, and it's been showing these last.
He's like our
few
starting
games.
center now, okay? So I don't even count him.
And
All
By
right,
the way,
He's
I
a
wanted to
starting
make a
center.
Samus Reyes bet, but I just don't feel confident. I
And
feel
McKissick.
Well, okay, listen, you guys.
All right.
We're healthier than we were than we were the last time we played Philly.
Okay. Definitely. Much more so.
So, and we've already played them, and we know their MO is run the ball. if we can stop the run and put pressure on Hurts, which I think we can do this game. We're at home. We're going to win this game 27-21.
21 WFT.
That's flipping the score on its head right there.
I know.
There's
No, we lost 27-7.
There's 6-point dogs is what I'm saying, and you have them winning by 6 points.
Yep.
That'd be a good old fashioned push.
Yep.
Oh no, they're getting 6 points, so that's like a 12-point Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I'm spicy.
All right, Nathan, what do you got?
I just think that again, I think everything's taken its toll against Washington. I want them to win. It's in my heart to believe that there's an avenue for them to win.
Then do it, bro. Then come on.
But
Come on.
on all bets aside, we have to put down what's realistically going to happen. And I think Philadelphia is going to win this game.
So my opinion is not realistic, everybody. That's what he's just saying. On this show, we have to give realistic score predictions. So after my score prediction, okay, cool, fine, whatever. That's cool.
If this were our Wednesday show, Trev, I might go with you here. I might be like, you're right.
Yeah. No,
they can do
fine.
this.
I'm not mad at, I'm not mad at
this.
that. I'm just mad at you just threw shade saying that my opinion is not realistic. I don't care if you're with me or not.
Because my Philadelphia, I'm picking Philadelphia to win this thing, 33-24.
Oh, that's a cool score.
All right. Hey, look, Trev. I'm with you, Trev. I'm with you. I got it 23-20.
Who?
Philly. I'm sorry, Trev. I couldn't go with you on that one. I got 23-20. I got
Washington.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter too earlier. To Bearded Knowledge on Twitter, I saw that.
Yeah, I got 23-20. I think just too many injuries. I think I counted of the 27 starters, if you count the kicker, punter, holder. I mean, kicker, punter, long snapper. That's 24 starters. 22, 20, whatever it is. Fine. Is it 25? Right?
No.
If you got that, then there are, I believe, 13 starters that are not playing in this particular game for whatever reason from the beginning of the year. So Philadelphia's they're on a roll right now. They're making that playoff push. I think they're just a little bit better than this team, and they're better in the quarterback position. So that's why I picked Philly, but by only 3 points.
A win today, I think for Philadelphia, a win today and a Minnesota loss, I think essentially secures them.
Probably.
I mean, I still
least
think New Orleans is in there, but at least it gives them.
San Francisco's in there.
San Fran though can make it, and Philadelphia can still make it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it's like
San Fran's in the
they need Philadelphia needs Minnesota lose and New Orleans to lose.
And y'all over here saying that we're gonna just help them do that, like it's like we're just their friend.
I think that they're going to fight.
They want to, but
I absolutely think they're going to fight. But we'll talk more about that when we get to 12:45. Stick with us here on Ref the District, where we live streaming the show. So this has been the inaugural episode of All Bets Aside. I'm Nathan. That's Trev and Stoner, and we'll see you at 12:45. But until then, be a fan.
We love Washington, and we some die-hard fans. Yeah, we are. You know we keep it on 10. Let's talk about the offense. 1, 2, 3, let's go. And they gifted. We are Ref the District. Podcast. Come on out and join us.